So you got like top secret practice notes today.
Top secret and great vantage point. I'll tell you, the offense kicked ass. This was like I wrote in my notes. Offense definitely won the day. And you know who was on fire? Spencer Rattler.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know. He ran with the ones today, and for every one play Shuck made, Spencer Rattler made 3, and he was burning. He was burning the defense. Spencer Rattler looked like with a lot of confidence in practice, almost like building upon what he did on the last drive to tie the game.
Nice.
Because wasn't that drive impressive? When you look at Spencer Rattler and what he did, I mean, it wasn't to win the game, but when you look on that last drive and the passes that he was able to complete, I mean, all of a sudden we didn't find the end zone until 21 seconds. So it's do or die. Remaining in the game, Rattler capped off an 82-yard drive with a 20-yard pass to Dante Pettis. That was just the Saints, second touchdown in the 2 preseason games. But look at the plays. Then he makes a play with his feet to score the 2-point play.
I'm going to take this in.
So, and then you know what happened? I don't know. Chris Olave looks like the more possession receiver, slants and all. I mean, like who's wide receiver 1? Everybody says 1, 2, 3. They don't say first string, second string no more. They go like, QB1, QB2 and all. I'm telling you, Chris Olave, you think might be wide receiver 1. And he has that ability. You remember I always tell you, Chris Olave can make everybody's team, but he'd be like number 2.
Right.
Now, I don't know if there's 32 receivers better than him, but if he was with the Rams, he might be number 3. Because with Puka and then Devontae Adams.
Right.
Yeah. So it just depends where you're at. But I'm telling you, Rashid Shaheed might pass him up. Rashid Shaheed was like shot out of a cannon. And they were setting the tone. I was like, oh.
He's been a stud all camp, Bobby.
No, and I'm thinking that's not. Now, he did have one drop. He had a Chris Olave type drop, though.
Okay.
You got to always catch that if it hits your hands. But anyway, lack of concentration, whatever it might be. But looking at Rashid, I mean, from the get-go, I mean, they said, well, not good for the defense, but, the offense, we got to throw him a bone. Plus 20, and then plus down the middle, and then a plus 60-yard bomb. It's like, whoa, coming out the gate smoking. All of a sudden, Alvin Kamara, we couldn't run the ball in the middle. I'm watching the Rams practice. Well, we can't run up the middle. We're getting stuffed. Well, right at the beginning, Alvin Kamara, if they block for him, yes, he can run and run very well. Great burst. I don't know. He'd have been plus 20 and maybe taken it to the house. And Alvin Kamara looks 20 instead of 30, whatever. He looked young. So that was really encouraging right then. Rattler even hit Cedric Wilson Jr. on an out route. He was very accurate today. Plus 15.
He's feeling himself now.
Yeah, you just look at, and then the defense, how, like Cedric Wilson Jr. also, this wasn't good. The coaches get mad at this. There's a busted coverage, and they're like, oh, well. And then a big play, Rattler hit Cedric plus 30. So gash. I mean, like, oh, we look like Drew Brees days or something.
Oh.
You're going all explosive. It was that good. And then Shuck came in, and he did a couple of plays, but again, it was nowhere near Spencer Rattler. And Spencer, I think, based on what I saw today, it looks like Spencer. Now, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow at practice because it's going to be a padded practice.
And we'll be in the dome.
Yeah, if Shuck will go with the ones. But, a lot of teams now are naming their number one, like Flacco with the Browns. And who's the other team?
The Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, they named the Jones.
Danny Jones.
So, I don't know.
We're the only one left waiting to name a starter.
Yeah, so.
Just like we were the last ones waiting to name a head coach. That's all right.
I think Spencer Rattler separated himself today.
Okay.
I mean, I just think he was playing. He looked very confident. He was spinning the ball. He looked making quick, rational decisions. And then, everybody brags about Shuck's arm. Well, throw it. He had Brandon Cooks was flying, and he underthrew on the bomb. I mean, it had been another 60-yard touchdown, but he didn't reach him. And I thought, he's
so does he feel like Shuck's still kind of hesitant to let it rip?
I don't know if he waited too long and didn't have the anticipation to get that ball out there to Brandon Cooks, but he underthrew him. And so, therefore, like Greg Williams used to say, when it's incomplete or you catch a long ball out of bounds, like long foul ball, it doesn't count. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda had a touchdown, but you got to get it out there. So, but he did, Shuck did hit Olave a few times, slant routes. It looked like it would have been we try to protect Chris Olave from concussions. A couple of times he had like kill shots. You would have known right quick. He caught the ball now, but he got tattooed. By
you don't like that, right?
No, so that you hopefully he could take a hit or gets up, but you never know. And Olave, whether he runs so disciplined routes, whether it's an out route, a slant, he's so precise with that. And then Shuck had another play. I don't know, when it's a swing route. And it's like he's like way off. Like, I don't know if his feet weren't set, the way he threw it kind of herky-jerky, whatever, and it's just like, whoa. Like, wasn't even like, I know it was a low pass if he would have, the running back could have went down and caught it. No, it wasn't even like near him. So I was like, whoa, that's you got to hit that 100%. You can't be like, I hit that 9 out of 10. No, so that wasn't good there. And then Rattler hit it. Rattler was again on fire. Then he hit Rashik, very similar to Chris Olave in the game against the Jaguars. Hit him on an out route, but then he dropped it. So all Rattler can do is throw it.
Yeah.
Can't throw and catch it. So again, Spencer Rattler was on fire. Now one good outstanding play was by the defense, because this counts as like a pass defending, whatever. And Cam Jordan was good at this. Brian Brzee was good at this. Batted pass. You get that big paw up, you're not going to get the sack. Batted pass by Christian Boyd.
All right.
And, when I bring up Christian Boyd from Northern Iowa, think about this. We have 2 Northern Iowa players on the team. Christian Boyd and Trevor Penning. You never guessed Trevor Penning, but that's why Christian Boyd, directional school, Northern Iowa. But we remember him, how you catch the attention. Strong, remember that impression, the first preseason game when we thought it was a safety. He sacked, remember Taylor Heineke for a near safety, but they didn't give it to him. But that'll be interesting. I think we're going to have somebody still, even though Colin Saunders got traded to the Jaguars.
Right.
We might have 1 or 2 linemen that could get cut from our team, or whether you put in practice and make other NFL teams. And I look at Christian Boyd, where he's at, because somebody has to back up Godshall.
Right.
Who's going to be, and Colin Saunders, he never looked like that space eater to me, and not enough. But I think it's between Christian Boyd and John Ridgway. John Ridgway, highly colorful.
And he's dealing with an injury right now.
Yes. And if you look at what they think of Ridgway, he's a big, stout, human being, if you look at him. But the Saints, you remember last year, were willing to trade a draft pick for him last year when we got him from the Washington Commanders. So I don't know I don't know enough about that. Let's say you only can keep one of them. I don't know. That's a tough decision right there. Like you said, John Ridgway being injured, between Christian Boyd and John Ridgway. Now again, that batted pass, so that was a good thing. Now the only thing where the defense kind of bounced back, and we got to do this better, and we get spoiled with Drew Brees. It seems like 2-minute offense or defense. Offense never wins. But we won against the Jaguars. And that was basically a 2-minute situation. Mm-hmm. But like today, to start off with Rattler, it was miscommunication. He was throwing an out route, and the receiver's kind of running a corner. So I don't know, it was supposed to be like a back shoulder throw, but it was miscommunication. That was the first time, so not successful in 2-minute. But Tyler Shuck wasn't successful in 2 minutes anyway. But where Shuck was successful, now here's a player we just signed. And all I know is he just came the first time. I go, who's 89? I don't even know who that is. Roderick Daniels.
Right.
Okay, number 89. We said, Bobby, who's Roderick Daniels? We just got him. Had participated with the Saints on a tryout basis earlier this summer. He's a former SMU receiver. He recorded 18 touchdowns in his college career, 12 as a receiver. Well, how did he score the other 6? Well, I'm going to tell you. 4 as a runner and 2 as a punt returner.
Lots of versatility there.
Punt returner. Don't be surprised if they tell Roderick Daniels against the Broncos, against Coach Rizzi's punt coverage, okay, go punt return. Go run back a punt, see what you can gain like you did at SMU. And he just got here. He had, I wrote right there, a couple of catches. We had a nice catch for plus 20 yards from Shuck.